Hey everybody, this is Chuck, and as I always start my videos, I thank you for your time. I always appreciate it that you're willing to spend some time with me. This video is going to be a quick review from a product from Vevor. It's the MIG200 amp unit. I'm going to save you the unboxing. I'm not here to teach you how to weld. I'm not going to teach you how to set up the machine per se. I want to make it quick for you. The main reason of this is to show you the product and give you a quick review. I've done multiple reviews on welders, and I want to say the general response that I get back on lots and lots of views is the appreciation of learning about a product that's out there, and that's what this is about. It's just like a little educational video. Vevor has sent this to me at no charge. It's my welder. I can do what I want with it, and I'm going to give you an honest review of the performance. We are going to do some welding with it, but I'm not going to do any kind of instruction or how to load the wire in the machine or any of that. It's all there out there on the web for you to see. Okay, enough chat, and let's get into it. Okay, we're going to go handheld here for first impressions. So as you can see, the box is right there. It came in no damages in the delivery and just tons of packing material. Everything's wrapped, stored beautifully. So items that come with it is the hose for the gas. There's your adapter to go from 110 volt to 220 volt. Comes with solid core wire, 2.2 pounds or 1 kilogram. I had to convert it. This is really nice. They include extra tips for the MIG gun and a wrench for it. And there's your drive rollers and hose clamps for the gas feed hose. We're not going to hook up gas today, okay? So we're going to just use the solid core. Very, very nice setup. And of course, there's your instruction manual on it. Now I've set the unit up over here on the ground just to give you some dimensions. You can see there that's an 18-inch, or that's a 2-foot rule. So the unit's about 18 inches long, and I've laid out the cables so that you can see the length of the cables compared to the unit itself. So the ground clamp is about 5 foot long. The arc welding lead, which I didn't mention in the opening, is a little over 6 foot long, and the TIG lead, which is nice, is about 9 foot long. Very nice. So let me get the machine back up on the deck, and we will take another view of it and continue on. Okay, we got the unit up on the bench here. Nice Vevor logo. So open up the side door here. The first thing you'll notice is the whole guide here, instructions, and all your wiring instructions are right here, which is kind of nice. You don't need to go back to the manual, as maybe you don't use the machine every day. It'll take the small spool or the large spool of wire. This is where your MIG wire enters. There's the gas valve for the unit. So nice setup on the inside. Turn it around to the back here. Your off-on switch and your gas port, and there's the fans for the units, and of course your power cord looks like it about a little 4.5 foot long. I do have it plugged in right now. Interesting enough, it's the on-off switch has a nice plastic cover on it. And let's bring it around to the front here, and we'll hit the go button on it. Little delay once you start it up, and on the front here, this connection here is used to select various AC/DC welding, and there's your port for your MIG gun right here. And let me zoom in on the various control panel here. We'll do a quick review of the display. So up top you have your voltage and amperage up on top here. voltage and amperage. Over here you have your weld mode. So right now it's showing MIG. MIG synergy, I think is the proper term, synergy. MMA, which is arc welding, and lift TIG. This unit does not come with the attachment of a lift TIG. The other side is your 2T and 4T. And for people that don't understand what that is, 2T means when you pull the trigger and you release the trigger, the unit turns on, shuts off. 4T, if you pull the trigger, it stays active, and you have to pull the trigger again to shut the unit off. So 4T. Down below here, it gives you a selection for materials. So you have iron, stainless steel, flex core, and then aluminum. So switches there. Get that back to iron. On the side here is your wire diameter. You have two choices, 0.8 and 1.0. Down below here is your gas selection. So you can have CO2, you can have mixed gas. And this button over here is your job. So you can actually record your settings and have them displayed when you want to go back, and you can pull up jobs. And you can pull up a job number. Kind of cool. I like that. So you can actually don't have to, if you have something, you can have it written down and go back and be on your same job and know what your settings were. So we'll run through these different items real quick, but really nice display. Forgot to mention, of course, this is your voltage selection knob, and this is your amperage selection knob. Forgot to mention that. So I've got the machine set at for 3.5 millimeter plate, 18.9 volts and 40 amps. We're at 110 volt. I'm going to show just the welding at 110 volt. A lot of guys at home won't have the 220 capability, although this machine has the adapter and you can plug it right into a 220 unit and weld away with it. So let's give it a go here. Well, before I clean it up, there's the weld, and I have the anti-spatter spray, which with flex core you should really put it on the material first so you don't have the little BB stick to it. I've got the can over there and I forgot to do it, but let me get this cleaned up and we'll take a peek at it. Here's the weld after cleaning it up, and it burns in real nice. And you can see I got pretty good heat transfer to the back side. The camera will focus. No, it's not going to focus. I'm going to do a brake test on it just to see what it looks like. Be back. So started doing a brake test on it just to see. Now I didn't do any prep on the metal, and it started to break apart there. They're going to break it the rest of the way. But you can see the degree that I bent it to. This is the second weld. I'm going to break it for the heck of it. These were the previous one. The camera's not going to pick that up. Didn't get very good penetration because of my speed, my travel speed. So I slowed this one down. So let's see what happens on the brake test on this. Well, you can see almost a 90-degree bend. And just a hint of a crack there right at the very start where it just didn't get a good bite, but the rest of the weld worked out perfect. So this machine can weld, and it does a good job. Of course, in any welding, you need to experience the machine, get used to your amperage, your speed and feed, and your own personal ability to manipulate the weld also, and looking at what you see. But I'd have to say this is a very nice machine, very happy with it. The duty cycle on it I think is around 30%. Probably varies a little bit with the amperage. But all in all, very nice product, and I would recommend it. The price point I think is somewhere around the $200, which is very affordable. Thanks for stopping in on the channel, and I appreciate your time.